What's happening, guys? So before I get in this video, I just want to give a quick thanks to Caro, a subscriber on this channel. She sent me this amazing sweater here, and today we are representing the Nebraska Huskers, and she sent this all the way from the States, so a special thank you to Caro. And what's amazing is it's even got the Canadian colors where I come from, the red and the white. It's got a little bit of black lettering here, but that's okay. And it's even got a C here in the sleeve for Canada. It doesn't mean Canada, but we'll say that. But anyways, thank you to Caro, and we are going to get on to this video. We're going to get straight into this. I got a story time for you guys about a ex-narc girl that I've dealt with in the past. So let me tell you guys this story. It's a little bit ridiculous. So I've talked to this girl, right, for close to a year, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more than a year, actually. Everything was going good. It was all over text. But I knew I was like the only one this girl was talking to, just by the way she was talking to me and how much we talked on a day-to-day basis. Plus, she was a busy girl herself. It's not like she was one of these like girls that has nothing better to do, because she had a lot to do herself. Plus, she talked to me a lot. So everything seemed good, but little did I know everything was not good, because what I'm about to get into. So, and this should be some inspiration for you guys. This should be a wake-up call for a lot of you guys that maybe have dealt with one of these girls in the past, or maybe are even dealing with one now, or a guy that's like this. So it started off by I knew this girl from school, and I found her really attractive. She found me really attractive. We started to talk. I seen this girl at some parties. We'd talk a bit there. We'd get close. Then we'd start to text. Whenever I started seeing, because like in school you don't really just go up and approach people. I mean, you do sometimes, but sometimes you're shy with certain individuals, and it was sort of like she was kind of shy with me, I was kind of shy with her. But you get to a party, you hit it off, you get each other's number, things like this, you start to talk. And we started talking for a long time, and I'm not even gonna lie, like it seemed like it was good chemistry. Everything seemed amazing. It's a person at the time you think you'd never want to let go, and you'd do anything for this person, and you just like them a lot. That's what it seemed like, because these types of people will present themselves like this, but like we mentioned in many videos before, they never live up to anything they ever say. They just don't. And it's a shame, isn't it? But it is what it is with these people. That's why it's so dangerous, because you just never know. Like, you could hit it up with a girl and things could be going good, and something could have happened to you in the past, and you might sabotage this because you think the same thing's going to happen over again. You got to be careful of that too, because maybe one time you could land in the right person, so you don't want to do something like that. That's something I've never done to this day. I've never sabotaged anything that was ever going good. You have to take risks in life too, guys. If you find a new person and you start talking to a new person, you have to take a risk with this person. If things are going good, you're talking. Just because something happened to you in the past doesn't mean you should sabotage this until you are proven otherwise. Like, if you start to see red flags and things aren't going so smooth, then it's understandable if you want to cut this relationship and connection off. But if things are going good, you don't want to sabotage something, because it actually could have been good, right? But anyways, let me continue on with this story. So it got to a point where we started seeing each other at a few parties, started texting a whole bunch, and this lasted a long ass time before we even hung out. And I hung out with this girl once at her parents' house. Got there real late. Not real late, but like late enough, like 10 p.m. And we stayed up all night till the daylight, watched movies, picked some people up because they were out and about. It turned like 2 a.m. when things are starting to close. We'd hop in a vehicle, we'd go and pick up these people that needed to be picked up and took them home, and went back to her house and continued what we were doing, watching movies and stuff like this. And everything seemed so good. And I'm not gonna lie, things were a little bit off as well. I just didn't know enough about this girl. I thought maybe she's just real shy, but there's some shit going on there. You know what I mean? Other than that, it was good. Like, she at least tried. I mean, she tried to be as good as she could have been. And this is what's dangerous about narcs, guys. Because they try to be the best they can be for you. They try to show you the absolute best of what they are. And that's what you get addicted to. That's what you get attracted to. And they can never maintain that. They crumble. They always fall. They just can't. I don't know how they can't get strength from good people and choose that good life. They just can't do it. I mean, if I had somebody that could match my energy and all this other stuff, like, holy shit, how good would life be? You know what I mean? It's just crazy because these people can't do it. They just crumble. And they sabotage everything that is good. And they will try to sabotage you as well, as a person. Some are nicer than others. There are narcs out there that are like, I wouldn't say they're perfectly nice people, but like some of them at least try. You know what I mean? And some of them just can't do it. But anyways, we hung up for the first time. And I ended up driving home. Didn't even sleep a wink barely. Like maybe an hour, maybe. And I didn't pull a move on this girl. I didn't do nothing like that. Because I'm not like that. I'll let things, like if I like somebody, I'm not looking to just hook up with somebody and take advantage of them like that. But some people do it. I don't do that. I want something real. I'm willing to wait for something real. I'm not this quick guy that just needs all this sex and all this other shit. But nothing happened. I drove home, started my day with barely any sleep. The same thing continues on. We kept talking, just over text. Things were seeming good, and at this time, this girl's gone from her house, and she moves into a city and starts university. And she's living in a dorm there by herself. And it was one random night, I was at the gym, I was working hard, we were talking, all of a sudden she gets lonely, or says otherwise. She says she's lonely, she could use me as company tonight, she wanted me to go up. And this is like an hour and a half drive away from where I was living at the time to where this place is, this big university. And I went to the gym. I had to drive 40 minutes home from the gym, which is the opposite way of where this is. So I was in a different city at this time, drove home, which is further away from the city where I was going to. So I drove home, got ready and all this stuff, and had to drive all the way back, which I'm passing my gym going to this city, and I had to go to another city that's another like hour past this place. And I was up for it. It was late when we decided to do this, but I did it. And I wanted to do it because I wanted to see this girl, because I like this girl a lot. I wanted to see her whenever I could. I wanted things to proceed. I wanted to get to know this girl better. I wanted to hang out with this girl. I started to like her a lot just from all the time we spent talking, and it seemed like that. We talked about it. It was going in the right direction, and I got there, and she met me outside whenever I parked there, and it was real late. This time it was like 11:30, 12. And she met me outside. We walked in together. We went into her spot, and she sat down, I sat down. It was a little bit quiet, talking a little bit here and there. She's like into a book, reading a book a little bit, and talking to me at the same time. And it's just chill. And she initiated, she was ready for bed. And I wasn't even there for that long. Like, I was there for it was probably about 25, 30 minutes I was there for her. And then all of a sudden she wants to go to bed. And we did. Once again, nothing happened. And if she wanted me to do something, I mean, I would have done it. Because like, if a girl wants to hook up with me, like, that, this is just how guys are. If a very attractive girl to you wants to hook up with you, you're gonna do it. It's just how guys are. I mean, like, I could care less either way. I'd get to know this girl a lot better and not do that. But like, if I knew that's what she wanted, I would have gave it to her. Right? But she gave me no sign of any of that. Not even the slightest bit. Like, nothing at all. So I didn't pull a move. And I'm not this creepy guy that's just gonna go pulling moves on girls. I don't wanna come off as a guy like that. I think things happen naturally. If there's no chemistry like that, there was no sexual tension or chemistry at all. Like, not at all. It was more of a like, we're in each other's presence, we're getting to know each other a little bit better, and then things might start happening here pretty soon. But it just wasn't like that at all. And like I said, I didn't think she wanted anything. But like, now that I look back, I know she did, because of what happened after this. So let me explain. So we woke up. This was not on the weekend. This was through the week. She had classes in the morning. I got up, made quick breakfast. I took some stuff with me. I just took protein powder and stuff like this, and oats in a bag, and put it in like a bowl that I had. Put it in the microwave right quick for like 55 seconds. Stir it, put a little more water, put it back in the microwave, and it's good to go. And I put a scoop of protein in that. I stirred it up, and I started eating it. And it was time for her to go to classes. And whenever I woke up that morning, she woke up, I could just tell this girl was disappointed. But she was trying to hide it. But she was a bit disappointed. Like, she wanted something that she never got. Now, but I tell you guys, I know what she wanted. But after this day came to an end, I get my stuff. I'm walking out. She's walking out. We're walking out together. She walks me out to the door. And things are still looking good. now that I look back, I knew something was off. So we walked to the door. She basically says, like, let's do this again, like, soon. And has, like, the biggest smile on her face. And I'm like, for sure. Like, yes. And, so we both said bye. I left. She had the biggest smile on her face. I was like, good. Alright, good. And I left. I started driving off. I got all the way back home. After like a couple hours, I just sent her a text, and she replied, and we talked a little bit, and things just seemed off. And I let her know that, and she's like, yeah, you're right. And she's like, you're going to be super pissed at me. You're going to be mad at me. You're going to be real mad at me. And I was like, what? And she basically said she has to, like, cut this off. And what's going on here, she has to cut it off. And she started saying things like, I wish that I could be as happy as you one day. And all this stuff. And I was just like, what? Like, what? I couldn't believe it. And she's like, yeah, like, you're gonna be so mad at me. Like, I know it. And I let her know. I was like, and I already got, before this, I got let down a million times by other girls and shit like this, and especially my ex. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not even mad at you. I'm disappointed. I'm just really disappointed. That's what I am. And things went on a little bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, cut off. So all that time just wasted like this. So she clearly wanted a hookup. She didn't want to have a relationship at this moment, and I'm pretty sure she understood how happy I was and knew she couldn't, that's not the person she was. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too much for this girl, and she knew it. And I mean, she didn't get into another relationship or nothing like that. Like, this girl was looking to stay single, but she was looking to hook up with me and hide the fact of what she really wanted. And once again, this is just another girl with a lot of darkness inside of her. And the part I can respect about this, there's a part I don't respect, and this is the end of this video here. But there's a part of this story that I respect, and there's a part of this story that I don't respect. I don't respect how long that I talked to this girl for, and about all this stuff that was looking so good. I don't respect that. That's not alright to do to anybody. But what I do respect is she cut it off at a more reasonable time and didn't at least try to destroy me as a human being and take my soul like some other girls did. But this was still one of these experiences, no doubt about it. This girl, I think she knew what I went through in my past a little bit, and she probably did not want to put me through that. I guarantee you she put somebody else through some shit. You know what I mean? But she decided to not do that to me to a certain extent. So she cut it off. I'm pretty sure she had to cut it off, actually. Because if I was stupid, she would have got her way with me. If I was stupid. So I don't even know if I should say that. The truth is, I got played in the past. And now I was looking for something real, so I made it like that. I didn't just go to this girl's house and just latch onto her. You know what I mean? I wanted to get to know this person. And that's what I did not do with the past people. Like, these were just like quick hookup experiences. These were just like, I'm not even really getting to know this person. It's just a bunch of talk over text, and then you hang out, and it's just like you watch movies, You don't even say much, and you just start hooking up. That's narc. That's narc shit right there. You're not seeing none of this person's soul. You're not doing extra things with this person. You're not doing things with this person outside of the house. It's just like you're only there right now for like their benefit and stuff like this. So, and you're being played all at the same time because they're making it seem like it's like this because they don't want to be labeled as hoes. They don't want to be labeled as this. They don't want you to think lowly of them because none of these girls want you to do that. They don't want you to see them like that. But it is what it is. They are like that, and it is like that. But that's enough of this video. I'm cutting this one off. And that was this experience. So if you guys can take anything from this, if you guys went through something similar, let it be known in the comments. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, and yeah, I'll be back right around the corner right now with another video. So I'll get to this one, guys. I'll be back. I'm out.